with another session. Yes. Maybe we can go up and wait a little bit short. Just see how this feels. I think chest for sure will go up. Anyway. Feeling it as much today in terms of the session, but yeah, there will always be days like this. Do about this, let's train the setup. It's doing better than I can't lie. I'm probably losing my finger right now, but until we see. I'm really ready for it, but let's go straight back in with it. But as I said before, is really, you will have days like this, I'm not gonna lie, where you don't really feel it too much, so it won't be that great. But you know, that's the point. You need to, you know, excel over the competition and go on the days that they're not gonna be going out. So that's what we're doing today. You know, not many people do this too much, so it is, you know, the way you get ahead over the competition. So we're gonna go again. But yeah. So I really like to do with my wrist wraps here, just the reason being is because I'm really using my wrist wraps, so I'm trying not to use as much so I can actually build strength on the wrist. I have to always rely on them so much, otherwise I'm just going to have weak wrists and don't really want that. So yeah. This is my favourite you know, day. I normally do, you know, back and forearms and things like that. And I don't know, I really do like this day. It's unfortunate that I'm just not feeling it today, so we will try and make the most of it today. Yeah. Guys, let's see how we can do this. Stay hydrated because we are taking the creatine every single day, 8 grams, it's different depending on your body weight is, but for me, I'm taking around 8. I think my actual recommend is like 7 point something, but I just take 8 every single day. It should be good. But the reason creatine is good, I just like taking it in the way that I am, powder and stuff like that. Also, people take some sort of gummies and things like that. But the reason I take it how I take it is because if you think about creatine, I think your pituitary gland in the brain makes around 2 grams of it a day, in a full day. Obviously, I'm taking 8 grams a day, and it would take 4 days for your pituitary gland to make that amount. Not only that, I think also you can get it from like meats, red meats, I think beef, things like that. Obviously, I don't eat beef, but you can get it from things like chicken and all sorts of meats, but the amount of it is like really tiny. So you'd have to eat like a kg of chicken to even get the same amount of creatine. I'm feeling pumped, so feeling decent today. I think definitely next session we'll be able to go up in the weight, which is pretty nice. Slowly but surely making our way to the max deck on the forearms here, so can't complain at all. We're making gains in just about every area of the gym right now, so I really can't complain. I even did see the injury, because often what happens is I always start to get injured when I'm going really good in the gym and going up in weight and things like that. I start to really get those injuries creeping up, mainly my nerve issues in both of my arms, sort of creeping up. It's called the ulnar nerve, if you know what that one is, and that keeps annoying me. So I have to like change the intensity and change like the exercise that I'm doing to try and combat it. Well, the first time I got fucked up and I was out of the gym for 2-3 months, I even had to go to the A&E for it. So I'm learning slowly, my body, how it works, and the different injuries that sort of creep up and how to retaliate to them, how to deal with them. And it creeped up on me maybe a couple of days ago. It started going down because I know how to sort of maneuver my way around them now, so happy days. Okay, so we're doing the alternate version this time. This time this way. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. Okay, so let me know how you guys are doing. If you're well, if you're not well, how's your evening or night going? For us over here, it's maybe like 1:30 in the morning, grinding while everyone's asleep. Not really feeling it the most, but I feel like it's getting to me, it's getting a little bit better. It's pretty nice. That's the thing about doing what you're doing is have a camera and a tripod out of nowhere, especially in the places that most people find out like really weird or odd or even funny. Is if you have enough confidence behind it, you keep doing what you're doing. You don't look at them and start laughing at yourself. Eventually they sort of understand. You're just doing your thing, and it's not weird anymore. So it's weird when they first see it. They might try, smile at you and sometimes, like laugh or whatever. But that's everyone's first initial reaction. But then after a while, they'll start to figure out, like this guy's actually doing his shit. So it's always funny, having your little audience, but eventually, let's go with it. And that's it. Nathan returns. What's up, man? They'll itch for 1 day or get tickled for 1 hour. What the hell type of question is that, man? Ain't no way. That's a conversation starter right there, man. Nah, you know what? I think I would itch for a day. Thing is, I feel like itching for a day is like a slow burn sort of thing. But tickling, man, I feel like it's actually dangerous if you're getting tickled for an hour. Like maybe you start running out of breath and shit. So I don't know. No, dude, that's the sick, man. You know, like if you come in, you know, make someone laugh. You know, you're making someone's day right there. So nah, I have no problem with that. That's a sick sort of sense of humor, bro. That's actually I've never had something like that before. That's actually pretty sick. But yeah, for your question, I think I'll definitely take the itching, man. Getting tickled for an hour, man? Hell no, man. But it could be a different. Like, what if you're not ticklish? Like, there's levels to it, you know. Lost my grip there, you know? Oh shit. Do you have a good sense of humor too? Man, I don't know, I've never been asked that one before, you know, that is new. But I don't hate it, you know? Yeah, itching for 1 day would be really that, but I choose it. Not bad too. Yeah, me too, man. That's why I take it so personally when it was like tickling for an hour, you know, someone who wasn't ticklish wouldn't react like that, you know, it's fine. But yeah, if you're not ticklish, yeah, man. But then, you know, you can add another level to it. It's like, what if you have eczema and you're used to being itchy and used to resisting the temptation? Then both sides got a little counter option there. Okay, so we did drop. We gotta move to back. I'm trying to think. I'm not trying to give you one, to be honest. I feel like maybe no one's given you one before, but like I'm gonna give you one. So I'm just gonna go past, try and get past, because I gotta go hit some back now. We're done with forearms. You know, forearms are pumped. They moved all the machines, so I'm fucking going on Easter egg hunt over here. Oh my god, it's a maze, man. It's a maze. Here we go. I'm gonna move it down a little bit. There we go. So I can see chatting my name, man. That's awesome. Just shout, hey man, I'm always down for either way, bro. I'm in the UK. You know, I was American, man. That's crazy. Even with the accent and everything, really. I'm in the UK as well. England. Nathan seems like an English sort of name. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I would assume something like England or something like that. Yes, we are getting real close to the full stack here. We're at the 180 pounds. I don't even use pounds, but I'm starting to use pounds just because the KT part of the machine is covered from the angle. So I'm just looking at the pounds now, even though we don't really use that yet. Nah, no American, man. Yo, it's Nicholas. I haven't seen you in so long, man. What's up, man? That's really sick to see, man. Well, now with the Eve, especially the feet, I go mad. Yeah, man, the feet are crazy. What's the optimal tickle support for your targets, man? I feel like the genuine normal is like the armpit or something. But yeah, you know what? Feet's a good shout, man. I feel like you would definitely be crazy. Hey man, but what if they got a foot fetish, man? They might like that. That's a bit mad. Going from work an hour ago. Yeah man, bro's on the 24-hour shifts, bro. I've not seen you for so long. That's crazy. Almost a fit, yeah, for sure. Hey man, you know what? I feel like this might be underrated. It might be like something niche, but I feel like the neck is kind of crazy. I don't know. I remember anytime I've tickled someone on the neck, they sort of like curl up into a little ball or something. So I think neck might be an underrated spot. I'm not gonna lie. 7 a.m. to 1 a.m. bro. Brother. I was joking about 24 hours. This guy's actually pushing almost 24-hour shifts. Oh damn, you're getting down. That's mad. But yeah, neck. I think neck's definitely another one. The thing is, I'm pretty much ticklish just about everywhere. I even got I'm ticklish on the hands as well, you know. So yeah, I'm ticklish just about everywhere. I guess a different person. My sister's not really ticklish at all. It's kind of crazy. But then the thing is, you get those people who are like, they're like aura farming, and they're just like, oh no, I'm not ticklish. And then you see them smile at something. Yeah, I don't want someone on the feet hat. That would be so tickle me even more. Put the hands away. Yeah, they're similar to feet. Not gonna lie. But the thing is, I actually had someone the other day, maybe like a week ago. He came in the shop. He started saying, "Oh, you got big feet and stuff." And he was just like, "Yeah." I ended up talking to the guy on Discord. He was like, "Oh, cool, you know, like I have a Discord and everything." And this guy told me he had a foot fetish, and then he started asking for like feet pictures, and I was like, "Yo, relax, dude." No, but he turned out to be bi, and I was like, "Yo, I'm fully I'm fully straight. You gotta relax, dude." Nah, that was actually crazy. I don't know why I get the weirdest viewers, man. Like I have a friend, right, who also streams, and he told me he's gonna go into my Kick tab just because I stream on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, so all at the same time. And so I'm gonna go into Kick chat because you get some wild views in there. It's like yeah, that's I have a bunch of like girls hitting on me in Kick. I have a bunch of even like that men. It's been crazy. Nicholas, you've been missing a lot, man, bro. I've been getting abused. I'm not just want to say hi for a sec. Hey, man. That's all good, man. You work hard. I'll be ready for you. Come on whenever you want. We can chill, we can chat. But yeah, I'll see you soon, man. Appreciate you coming by. Haven't seen you in a while, so it's nice seeing you again. Yeah, crazy work. Some really interesting people on Kick, I'm not gonna lie. But I think it might be the time I stream, because remember, like, hey man, if you're in the UK, know, it's probably like pretty late for you, you know, like I'm streaming out, starting to stream at like, you know, sometimes 1 a.m. all the way up to like 5 a.m. So you get some weird people around those times. You get like, those cave dwellers, man, so that might be it as well. That actually might be it as well. Late can't sleep, hey man, you know, that's cool. You can just vibe over here, bro. You know, you just put your earphones in and, you know, listen to me talk to myself for like an hour or two. Alright, let's get this up. Getting so close to full stack in this, I'm actually really happy about it. I was waiting for my grip. It's like, when I do forearms, then I'm going straight into the next one where I need like strong grip. Really tenses up and classic form, especially after I've just done it, you know? Have a good of this. Of course, bro, you know, I stream at like odd hours, you know, I'm not expecting people to stay up just to watch the stream and stuff. But always appreciate it when you come by, what people do. How come going to the gym so late? It's always intriguing, like, do you not have to get up early? So, I'm on holiday from work right now, and I'm working part-time because I'm amazed to be streaming as much as possible. Trying to upgrade that, trying to, you know, turn it into a bit of a career, you know? But not like in the stupid way, like, oh, I'm just going to stream and do nothing, you know, it's like, you know, I understand that these days, if you look at all the big streamers, the way they get there, you see they stream for 10 years straight, which I'm not going to try to do, and they're just a veteran in it, or they quit farm, and that's basically what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a bunch of quits, and I just failed my driving test yesterday, unfortunately, and it's my second time, but I did really well. I only got 2 minors, and then I did the stupidest thing. Like, I moved a smudge when this car was trying to overtake me, when I was from a standstill, because they stopped you during the test like quite a few times, and I moved this smidgen, a little tiny bit, while it was trying to overtake. And honestly, the examiner said to me, normally they don't fuck around, they say, oh yeah, you're unsuccessful, and they did, because they got the accessibility. This guy actually talked to me and said, like, honestly man, you'll pass next time. It was just bad luck. I think he even gave me a chance. My instructor told me, he said, look, because I brought my instructor in the car, because you know, me and him are pretty chill. I don't mind him seeing, you know, my driving and the result and all that. And my instructor, he didn't say to me, like, he doesn't want to come. Not because he doesn't want to see the driving, but he told me after that there's more chance of passing you for something, if you do something like a little silly, stupid mistake, like what I did, because there's no witnesses in the car, like the instructor at the back. So it's less risky for their career, and they pass someone on some super silly mistake like that. And even, I feel like the examiner actually gave me a chance. He said, are you sure you want your instructor to hear the result? He said that just before he gave me the result. So I feel like if I said no, he probably would have passed me. Oh man. Yeah, I come to the gym late and all that. It's because, basically, if you notice, my camera moves by itself. I don't have a cameraman moving or anything. It's like AI track, so it's moving by itself based on like where I am in the view and stuff. It's not 100% perfect, but it does the job somewhat for me moving around, stuff like that. So if I come when there's a lot of people in the gym, like earlier times in the day, it will start tracking random people, and they will turn around like, you know, they'll give me those looks. So that's why I do it at this time of the day. There's no one really around, so it's just tracking me. That's the reason for it, basically. Although it's pretty chill, you know, like late night vibe and stuff. No one in the UK would be in the gym. Hey man, I feel different, you know, doing it while I went to sleep. Might not be at the gym as late. Now, honestly, I do come to the gym late, basically every day at this point. But yeah, I'm only working 2 days a week, so those 2 days I probably won't stream, but every other day I'm gonna be streaming. Yeah, definitely pass the next plan just as small as thank you, man, appreciate it. I've actually managed, I know you're in the UK, you probably know, like it is stupid crazy and hard to get a test. But I managed to luckily get a test which is less than a month away, which is pretty good. My instructor told me you don't need no lesson, you don't need to learn anything, dude, just book the test and we'll go, that's it. Love you so chatty, you barely, some people barely talk. It depends, day to day, man, you know, it's like, the thing is, it's very hard when no one's trying to generate conversation out of nowhere. But I've noticed that what I do on a fairly, you know, like, common basis is, well, I just talk to myself, like, even when the camera's not on, I'm just someone who talks to myself, like, a lot. Like, because I really get in my own head, man, I, like, thinking out situations and shit. I've had a job, I've had a job for, I think this is, I've had this job, sorry, for 3 years. No, but I've been working since I was 17, I think. That's the perfect zero, man, you know, it's like, when you can ask those questions, get those questions, that's when you can actually start talking to the viewer base, but otherwise it's very hard to generate conversation just by yourself, you know, because you're just talking about shit you see, and if you're doing a gym stream all of the time, every day, so things like that, it gets hard, you know, it's like, what am I meant to talk about today, you know, it's like, and you can't really plan it out, because that's disingenuous, you know, you sort of just try and go off the top of the dome, you know. I failed my test actually yesterday, unfortunately. It was something really stupid, but I've got a test in less than a month. I'm gonna try and bring it forward. What I've been doing, you know, if you haven't got a test, if you haven't passed your license, Nathan, dude, I feel like the meta right now. I got a test in a day, literally, the same day. I think the same day I failed my test, I got another test. Yeah, it took me less than a day to do it. So easy. I don't know where you live actually, you know, it says Puerto Rican, so I'm guessing that, right? But, yeah, the UK, they make the shit strict, I'm not even lying. I did everything right, everything, and I failed on the stupidest thing on the planet. I'm not even lying. Hey man, you haven't seen half of the sense of humor, man. Like, I'm pretty diabolical, I feel like a lot of the stuff I don't call my friends, I cannot say on here, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty rough. Go see when I drive slow. See, if that's your advice, you're 100% failing the test here in like about 10 seconds. Because, yeah, it is some diabolical conditions here. I did everything. If you could record your driving test, holy crap, you would be like, dude, this guy drove perfectly. What did he do wrong? You know, it'd actually be an I Spy on My Little Eye type of fucking mistake, bro. It's like, this guy drove sick. But again, dude, I was like, I have fucking ADHD in the car. Like, the way I dealt with my nerves, because obviously, you know, there's a fucking high-vis jacket next to you, man. Like, even an instructor who drives perfectly would get nervous, right? The way I dealt with it is, I just, I narrated everything I saw. You know, it's like traffic head light, traffic light ahead. I'd say, you know, like this car's going slow, I need a brake. You know, roundabout third exit, or I need to go into the right lane. Things like that, I would just keep going, and I feel like it got annoying for the guy, but at least it tells you, it tells them your intention, so they don't get fucking like flabbergasted when you do something diabolical, you know? I have a good silly follow-up question, my first question. Basically, what I did wrong is, you know how they pull you up on the side, the left-hand side, you drive on the left, like 3 to 4 times in a test. So I did that, and I think on my third one, it was my last one as well, it's even worse. It was a hill start one, but I'm fine with hill starts, I don't really have a problem, it doesn't really matter to me. But it was the hill start one. And this BMW, there was a little bit of traffic behind me when I pulled up on the left, and they were like wondering, oh, is this guy parked up? I mean, I was signaled left, so obviously, you know, I was parked up. But they were a little bit, you know, hesitant. So then eventually, the BMW signaled to the right to come around and overtake, but that was right when I wanted to move off. And I signaled right, and then I moved a smidge, and if you move, when someone's trying to overtake you, GG's fail. Like, I moved a smidge, it was rough. Who would you whip? would you wish that itching and tickling was a prank? I mean, it depends. You gotta like know like who is ticklish or who is itching. Not itchy, sorry. Who is ticklish, and you know if they can handle it or not. You know. Hey man, I don't really wish harm upon anyone. You know, it's like as a prank, you know, cool. You know, that'd be funny, but I feel like honestly, I would do it. I'd wish upon as a prank. My friend Rick. This guy's like he's 6'3" and he's like giant. You know, he's like over 150 kg, and it would just be funny to see this guy like curling up in a ball, like laughing, because he was like trying to be like, you know, macho and stuff. So it's like it would be so funny to give it the opposite, you know, frame of mind. How tall am I? I'm 5'6". Bro. Yeah man, I feel like, I think especially those people, like dad, brother, I don't know if they're masculine or not, but like, it's just funny to see them in the opposite sort of frame of mind how they usually are. That'd be funny, you know. Little? How tall are you? Are you like, hey, you're just some giant towering woman or something. Yeah, Rick is 6'3", I'm 5'6". Crazy, right? Choice. That's why I said my choice. They're all covered. Yeah. That's, I don't know. It's interesting to see them in that frame of mind. 5'2". So, how are you gonna say I'm little when I'm talking? That's crazy work. Stereotypical masculine guy. Really tough, so it'd be hilarious. See him cry laughing. Fun size. I mean, yeah, fair enough, you know, little. To be honest, my family is like really little. Like, I am the tallest in my family in terms of like my immediate family. Like, you know, there's 6 of us. My parents had 4 children. So, I don't know why, I just got the most diabolical genetics, honestly. My dad is 5'4", so I'm taller than my dad. My mum is, wait for this, my mum is 4'9". Crazy work. I think that classifies as a wolf. So I'm the youngest child, right? So all my siblings are older than me. So my elder sister, but younger than my other sister, she's 5 foot on the dot. And my other sister, actually I'm leaving her for last because that's the funniest one. My brother's 5'5", so I'm taller by an inch, you know, GG's. I've done my mom, my dad's sister, obviously I'm 5'6". So yeah, my eldest sister is 4'7". That is crazy work. I have like a high sleeper bed, right? And normally if I stood up straight, I would hit my head. She can fit underneath it, no problem. Like, this gap is crazy. Yeah, I do have a brother. He is 32. He's like 11 years older than me. 32, 33, one of the two, honestly. Kind of starting to lose track because I just turned 22. So yeah. Let me get this set because like hard procrastinating. I'm gonna drop. Oh my god, I am. That's crazy. I'm in the big boy weights now. Pass. So yeah, I am definitely hitting the big boy weights when I'm moving the machine now. That is, wow. think? Crazy World. Maybe would be a funny choice. Undertaker is 2. Easy word about the that is diabolical. Now we gotta move to the next one, huh? New pants. What do you mean new pants? I'm wearing same bottoms I'm always wearing. You know? I feel like I really need like some new gym clothes, I'm not gonna lie. Getting hella repetitive. Like this. And as we're back onto lats, we need to get that. I'll bring you guys up because I feel like camera angles a little bit low now. Because I was sitting before. There's the thing about this tripod, like you can adjust it so much. It's like it really like it turns into something this big, but it's basically 5 feet or maybe a little bit higher than 5 feet in height. So it can really go a long way. Adjust a bunch. You actually moved the whole machine, and that's crazy. You know what? I thought I was imagining it, moving the machine, because it felt a little bit weird. It felt surreal. Like I feel like I moved, but then I was like, screw it. But then I actually felt it again. I was like, wait a minute, let me look at the floor, and I did it again, and I actually moved it. But yeah, I moved it on the drop set, which is 20 pounds lower than my actual weight I do it on, which is crazy. I think I need to. I hate always doing this because the cleaner always mops and I always step over the mopping, and it's so annoying because I feel so bad. But I need the attachment over there. Yeah, it is funny. It's diabolical and funny. That's what I mean, My camera is having a little bit of a attack looking. Sometimes it gets caught in the reflection of mirrors as well. Like it will catch someone in the mirror and it will turn that way and it will keep facing that way. At least those pants are too tight today. Easy work. As you can see, I get sexually harassed on stream 24/7. Yeah, diabolical in a good way, man. Don't worry. I use that word a lot, man. It's I don't know, it's a pretty funny word. I like to use devious as well. That's a pretty funny word as well. I'm not here direct to funny. No, I don't. What do you mean what I do? No, I don't. Alright, let me go get this attachment. I'll be back in just 2 seconds. Technically, you guys can't do it. Because I want to get your opinion on something, right? I have to check around the gym before I say this. I think we're good. But basically, I come in at like 1 a.m., right? And there's this girl who always comes in at 1 a.m., right? Well, or around that time, maybe 1:30 if she's late. So, okay. Basically, for like, I'd say like. Honestly, month. Because I sit here and there. I don't know what sort of split she seems new to the gym because it's not really, concrete. Seems from what I've seen, maybe like every other day. I have no fucking clue. Because it's just like maybe random. I don't know. She does the exact same exercise every single session. Like there's no split of like, oh, I'm gonna do arms and chest, or I'm gonna do legs, or I'm gonna do glutes and this. It's like nothing. It's just the same few exercises every single time. I'm not saying she doesn't work hard. I think she absolutely does. Because she's in here for a good 2 hours. I don't see many girls who are here for like a good 2 hours. And pretty consistent too. Like, hey, not consistent as me. I'm going 5-6 days a week, but for a new person, pretty damn good. You know, she's doing a thing. But thing is, like, I've noticed she keeps looking at me, and like one time she even smiled, like when she saw the camera caught her, and she doesn't mind the camera being on her, like she doesn't mind. She doesn't move, she doesn't say anything. And not only that, what's it called? She like, I don't know if it's specific or just her routine. She is like, you know, creature of habit. She just uses the same exact spots, but basically I was deadlifting just to the left of this where I am right now, and there's so many other people. It's an empty gym at the time, you know, and she chooses specifically every time to do it right next to me and stuff like that. So hey, you tell me what you think of that, right? Alright, you don't get harassed. Of course I get harassed. I've been harassed. It's funny because he thinks he's the top guy, he's a bit arrogant. Right now. That is diabolical, man. So, I mean, it would be funny as well, man. Nah, not my sister. It's actually pretty adorable because the cleaner, I think they're bringing their whole family to like help them clean, which is actually really cool. And that's why I love the guy who owns the gym. You know, he's chill with stuff like that, I'm sure. So I don't know, it's pretty cool because like I've seen the dad, or at least I think they're related, like surely, right? So I've seen the dad, I've seen the son, I've seen the daughter now, and I've seen the mom is there all the time as well. So it's actually pretty sick, to be honest. And the kids sort of try the machine and stuff, so it's pretty dope. Well, like, she's so short. That is not my sister. I don't know why she'd be at the gym at this time. Yeah, you know the weird thing about that is the day I was actually gonna go up to her and talk to her. It was a Tuesday, you know. See, now it's what, Friday, Saturday, something like that. Basically, so I came. That was the day I wanted to actually talk to. There was quite a few people at the gym, and basically, I saw her. She was in and stuff. She came in a bit early because I was late. I came in like 1:30, and she was on one. So you know, I was a little bit late, and I came in and stuff, and I saw this guy on the treadmill. I didn't think much of him, but then he sort of was quite close to her, sort of like facing her while she's doing like RDLs, you know, like these. Not RDL, sorry. The bars like Boulder and split squat. And basically, I'm just checking out the difference she comes in something. I don't think she's into it, but yeah. Anyways, and he was just like facing. I was like, that's a little bit weird way to face, you know, if you don't really know the girl, whatever, right? And basically, I was just sort of watching this from afar. I was all the way over on the outside of the gym. I saw that and whatnot when I was refilling my bottle at the fire station, and he kept like sort of orbiting, and I was like, does he want to talk to her or something? And then I saw, basically when she was doing her cables over here, same as she uses, the guy came over here and started talking to her, and I was like, maybe they know each other or something, or maybe he's just like talking to her for the last time or asking if he can use the cables. And then I walked past because I'm about to go somewhere do deadlifting, right? And that's when I see he puts his hand on her waist and pretty affectionately. But the thing is, it's really weird, is that if they are in some sort of a relationship, it seems like really dead. Like they were barely talking. She never smiled near him. Even when he did that, she never smiled, really reciprocated at lunch. So I have no idea. And she was still looking at me, which was so weird. I have no clue. But yeah, no, I got crushed that day because I was like, fuck, this is gonna be the day, and I thought, you know, she seemed, you know, like sort of new and like kind of sweet and stuff, but you know, I have to keep checking out. This is diabolical stuff. I don't think it is. The thing is, you know, if she's like, you know, looking at me all of the time, and you know, trying to give me some sort of hints or whatever the hell. It is a bit mad, you know. A bunch of people talk to each other in the gym. Like the other day, these two came up to me, asked me about the camera and the AI tracking of it and stuff like that. And I actually talked to them a bunch, and it was the same day that those two were in the gym. You know, the guy and her, right? And as well as different, they came up to me and we started talking about the whole streaming thing and a bunch of different topics, right? And eventually it came up that, you know, I was gonna basically gonna try and ask her out. What happened was he told me that they felt like this guy staring at them, because I felt it as well. It's like, this guy seemed to be like staring at me like a lot, like a crazy amount. And yeah, they actually said, you know, I felt his presence, not in a good way, like aura or some shit, but like he just keeps staring, like really, like seems like maliciously, you know. So it's like really weird. But yeah, I have no clue. Maybe she even brought her boyfriend to the gym that day because she got spooked by me, possibly. I don't think she looks at any sort of print or anything like that. Not gonna lie. What would you wish on your friend for? Honestly, I feel like an hour is too long. It would start to get boring after an hour, something like that. Maybe 30 minutes or some shit like that. 15, 30 minutes. You know, you don't want to be too harsh, you know? 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour would be a bit like, hey, come on, man. This guy's from a prank to torture, you know? Yeah, but the thing is, right, with her is, now I feel like, yeah, I do. But before, when she was doing all of this, I was focused on a different girl that I was talking to at the time. And so I didn't pay any attention to it at all. But it was only like, you know, the past few sessions I've actually noticed it more so. It seems like she was doing it from way before, so yeah. let me get this set. We'll go 80, maybe 90 next time. I'm crying up. Yeah, man, like, 15 minutes of being tickled, man. You know, if they're ticklish, they'll be crying, laughing at like the first 15 seconds, to be honest. Alright, let's get this. This one's a bit of abs. You have to stabilize your body a bit. You know, I took off my hoodie the other day, yesterday, because I haven't seen myself in like a gym sort of top in a little bit, maybe like 2 weeks or something. Gosh, you know, like, looking sick. I feel like I felt it more on my abs than the actual lat. Crazy. Exactly, that is the funny part, you know? That, you know, they're normally not in that frame, you know? And it's pretty funny to see them sort of, you know, dying of laughter, and, you know, they can't even help it, you know, it's crazy. Now it's just me. You know, pretty empty gym. You know what? As much as you want the empty gym, it kind of gets a little bit sad, you know, once in a while, you know? Just being by yourself. It is nice, but it is also a bit mad. I mean, to be honest, the thing is, I feel like a lot of people try to be macho and try to be, like, bravado. I don't know, bravado. That's the name of it. What? So the thing is, when you're genuinely masculine, you're genuinely, like, in at peace with who you are. I think that's when you sort of are able to, take part in the jokes and not be actually affected by it and not be like, oh no, like, no, that's not me, man. You gotta back up. Like, I feel like that's when you actually understand who you genuinely are. I feel like that's where I'm sort of at right now. Obviously, if it gets weird, it's like, come on, but that's how I see it, because I feel like this guy Rick, he definitely is someone who pretends to be like, super bravado or whatever. It's like, I talked about like women's makeup because they've had a girlfriend and stuff. They do their nails, they do their makeup, whatever, and I have a little bit of knowledge on it because of that. But it's like, he has a girlfriend as well, and he's had a girlfriend, but it's like he didn't really know anything about it. It's like, he tried to sort of like, push that like, oh, yikes, man, I don't know about that woman stuff, and I'm like, come on, man, dude, just have some, you have some knowledge, doesn't make you a girl, bro, I mean, that's what it's about, it's like, even, I was trying to learn to sing, on camera, come on. I was trying to learn how to sing, actually, still want to, but mainly when I'm able to drive and stuff, you might be seeing a little bit of that. If you stay tuned for the driving streams, eventually with the license and stuff like that, he's still the same thing, like, oh, like, you do you, that type of shit. It's like, alright, man, fuck off. Well, I'm missing, yeah, that's what we chose them. Just trying to grab the robots now. The thing is, it's like, what I've noticed is it's armor. It's a type of, if you've noticed, a lot of these people, they can't actually be themselves even around the most vulnerable people in their life, even their best friend, their family, their girlfriend. They can't be them real selves because they are on guard. And that's the sad part about it, is that if you try to talk to that part of them, the real them, inside, the part that's not guarded, it's a shame when you get hit with the same guard of like, oh nah, like, actually I'm like this, like, fuck off, come on. So it's hard to be real with those types of people as well. It's very hard. That's why it's a shame. That's why I really do value and like when I meet genuinely real people who are very unguarded. Not because, oh, they're just dumb or naive, but because, they are genuinely sure of who they are, and they don't have to do that sort of like guard, like with Rick. I've never met his girlfriend. I feel like the reason being, and they've been together 2 and a bit years, the reason I think is because he's sort of scared of bringing those two worlds together, because he probably looks like Superman to his girlfriend, because that's all he's ever portrayed to her. And when he sees me like roast Rick or something like that, that whole Superman the empire built in her mind sort of crumbles. So I think that's what he's sort of scared of, bringing those two worlds together, where that happens and he doesn't want to look weaker in any sort of way in front of his girl. And I had a little bit the same thing, because I wanted to look like Superman in front of my girl. I feel like every guy does to an extent, but also it didn't stop me from my friends and my girlfriend meeting. That's the difference. Like, I didn't want it, and it was like, like, come on, man. But I still brought those two worlds together, whereas he is no. And I have brought it up to it. The thing is, he doesn't have any excuse, because my girlfriend was in Northern Ireland, my ex, and I still brought the two worlds together. Obviously, I live in England, it's a whole flight away. His girlfriend lives a couple hours drive away, so there is literally no excuse. When I've done a whole country move, when his is only like a couple of hours away, Yeah, and she was literally in our hometown and still didn't meet us. It's crazy. Sounds like he is a perfect choice. Hey man, I don't really know. Maybe. He might be. I don't actually know. Anyways, man, if you want to be notified of like when I stream and stuff, join the Instagram, not the Instagram, sorry, the Discord, and it will notify every time I'm streaming. You know, there's clips on the Instagram, there is, sorry, not, why do I keep saying Instagram? There's clips on the Discord. We do have an Instagram as well. There's also clips there as well. I'm trying to work something out with a clipper right now, so I can get some more clips going. That's why it hasn't been any in a little bit. I'm trying to work that out right now. I've been busy really with all the driving stuff going on. Well, thing is, I'm content with it not happening, you know, the driving. I feel like God definitely, you know, made sure I did not pass for some specific reason. Obviously, we don't know what God's plan is, but there's always a plan with God. You know, it's all in His timing, and I think it was specifically, obviously, because of Him that I didn't pass, and that's completely okay. Because there may have been a bigger picture that I did not see. Maybe I would not be able to finance the car. Something was going to happen. It was going to break. I would not be able to finance it. Got me in a sticky financial situation. Maybe I was going to cause an accident. Maybe I would have hurt someone or myself. And God saw that coming, said no, you know, not yet, to prevent that. Shit, I have to drop that. Making the same mistake this time of not lifting the weight, because if you take that thing out, the attachment is so heavy that it will just drop. So I have to hold it up while it drops there and change the weight. Oh yeah, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate the follow, bro. Give me 2 seconds. Just gotta check I didn't miss anything on the chat here. Alright. Cool. I think we're good. Camera, hello. Remember yesterday I was trying to do this, but my shoulders were so pumped and my tricep was so tense that it actually hurt to be in this position right here. Okay. What are we doing now? Deadlifting, right? This is convenient because the deadlifting is actually, you just turn the camera like this. Boom. Right there. This is a little bit high for me, I'm not that tall. So I have to lift this in the most diabolical way possible. Just gonna take us somewhere I didn't know they're taking, so I just go straight to feet. Yeah man, like, that's probably a safe choice, you know, like, you wanna, like, give us something, probably a safe choice, to be honest. No. I'd go for the neck, you know, someone you don't really know too well, I'd go for the neck. You know, if you know them a bit more personally, maybe you can go for feet or armpits or something like that. But, you know, I don't think they'll take it too well if you tickle someone's feet or what was it, armpits, if you didn't know them well. So, hey man, I don't think you should be tickling someone you don't know well in the first place, to be honest. feel like it's quite rare maybe to not actually be ticklish. Because I don't actually know the reason why. Hold on, I'm just gonna move the camera here because it keeps grabbing the camera. Sorry, it keeps grabbing the mirror. But I feel like it's quite rare to not be ticklish, to be honest. You know, there has to be some sort of maybe like genetical flaw going on for you to not be ticklish. I feel like it's a normal human trait. But why are we ticklish? Like what in biology does that actually do for us, you know? I have no idea. I know, like, if you've never been in the water too long, your skin sort of starts to shrivel up. The reason being is because obviously it figures out that you're wet for a long period of time. So to like optimize, you know, itself, it tries and basically shrivel up the skin so that you can grip things, maybe to get out of the water if you're in a dangerous situation better. But I don't know about being tickled. Like, I feel like that's like a downside. Like, what's going on? Yeah. Your muscular, I don't think it has anything to do with being ticklish or not ticklish, you know? So yeah. It's actually pretty nice because the bar's already loaded up on 60. We can go straight in. I just gotta lock it up. I need the little thingies. I feel like half of the lift is not just doing the plates. Your back starts to hurt just holding those fucking plates for, you know, extended amounts of time. Like, you know, re-racking, doing the bar, reloading up, all like that. So a lot of people actually doing things like this, you know, deadlifting and stuff like that. The camera has again, it's not having fun trying to track it. Maybe you just like it, man. Yeah, that's a torture session right there, man. Okay. Normally I like to sit down on a bench when I'm deadlifting, you know? Just off the burger bench. Oof. Whoa! I'm so lucky that was a low weight. I feel like I would have hurt myself. Otherwise, I'd crap myself. I didn't look where the left side of the bar was. And basically, let me do this. It fell. Where the other side of the bar wasn't. So I was fucking caught something, I feel like. So luckily, it was controllable weight. Used to not be controllable, but now it's chilling. That's crazy work, man. Do you go gym at all, man? Not too bad. It's just a warm-up set, so we're just like, you know, not bad. Right, it's really hard. A little quiet, yesterday. So I didn't actually do any back-related things, you know, like legs. I mean, maybe with the hamstring, like the hamstring machine, like it hits your lower back a little bit. Often you're pushing more than your weight and you have to like stabilize yourself. Maybe that might be why. No idea, but yeah. My brother, a few mates do so have to be and don't go regular. That's cool, man, you know. Just a question, you know, like some people watch me who go gym, some people who watch me who don't go gym. I mean, I prefer honestly that people who don't go gym watch me. The reason being is because if they do, they might only be watching me because I'm doing something that they like or that they do and things like that. But I'd prefer people watch me for me than rather than just, you know, what I'm doing, you know. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I stream a bunch of different things and looking to stream, you know, a wide variety of things. You know, games, reactions, you know, gym, sparring, bag work. You know, just going out eating, going to different places. You know, all sorts of stuff like that. Collabs and all. So just trying to do all of it. You know. I just try to anyone which interesting chat. Of course, right. It is nice to meet new people, of course. And that's, you know, that's just a great thing about life, you know, meeting new people, especially in the gym. You know, those people came up to me, you know, that would have never happened if they didn't come up, you know, so it is nice. And now, actually, the next day after they came up, we had that giant conversation. You know, I ended up greeting them the next day, and now, you know, we're kind of chill, you know. I've only seen them twice, but it's chill, you know. Unfortunately, the day before my driving test, I actually Ubered home after, you know, talking to them and stuff, and I Ubered home, and I told my Uber about the driving test and stuff, and he said, you know, like, must be on the little Uber app if you pass, and I failed. So now it's like, fuck, man, you know, I don't really want to message now. Yeah, alright, let's go and jump to 100 kg. This used to be my max. It's actually crazy to think about. 60 used to be my max, to be honest, at one point. Or at least uncomfortable to do. And that was pretty chill. Like warm up, 100 kg, I remember when I was actually using that as a proper PR. Shit, I've never hit 100 before. But yeah, look over up. Plates for the 100. What happened with the... A bit here? I feel like... I can't remember putting it there. Oh shit, I did it. I just grabbed another one. Oh well. That's fine. Let's go ahead. Grab another plate here. More. We'll grab. Yeah. So that I'm going this place because I like to keep everything neat when I'm doing like this, you know. So it's like 2 different types of weights, you know. But I sort of have to because now I'm going into the much higher weights and things. Ready to go. Well, I know this best burger, but I feel like maybe I can use it to just like maybe I can sit. I don't know. Yeah, we can just chill now. Deadlifting, you know, it's got more of a rest time to it. Anyways. God, my mouth is hella dry. Refill my bottle, maybe. No, but my battery actually kind of can't be bothered. What do you do in your free time, man? You don't go gym or anything like that? You know, what do you do in your free time? I'm just spending days. having stuff going on, working on clipping and all that sort of stuff takes a lot of time. But also, yeah, clipper, I'm hoping I can focus more on the streaming side of things because I'm doing a fucking two people job right now. But I handle it all by myself. Yeah, cameraman would be sick. You don't have to rely on the AI tracking stuff like that all the time. But yeah. It's an interesting experience, man. Streaming and having a tribal now, especially in like England and stuff, because it's such a glove country. I feel like in a lot of ways, in a lot of places, especially where I live. They don't take to it well, or they just sort of look at you weird for doing it, because it's never really been done. But I guess that's the beauty of it, doing something different. Even if I can just find one other person, it's still worth it at the end of the day. If you have enough confidence behind what you're doing, they can't really laugh at that point, and they just have to respect that at some point, Alright, so what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take my mic off, so just bear with me, I need to take off my hoodie. Quite tight, so my hoodie's quite tight, so my hoodie's quite, I don't know if you can hear me, I hope so, but my hoodie's quite tight, so yeah, I was trying to say something, put on the helmet up. It's so much easier to put my mic onto a t-shirt than a hoodie because it's way thinner. So it's quite nice, it's refreshing. It's looking pretty sick online. So that my hand also messes it up a bit. There's some nice music on there. Get next in a second. Just double check the chat over here. Alright. I feel like we look a lot better. Not bad. Look at this. Going every day really takes a lot out of you. I was gonna say. Really does take a lot out of you, not gonna lie. I was able to get a good 7, 9 with a rechange of grip after. I feel heavier on this side than the other side, which is interesting. It's the same weight. Interesting. Cool. Adjust myself right over quick. But the neck just sort of gets in the way, the microphone and stuff, so hopefully it's not too bad with that happening. Lighting in the gym isn't the best, not gonna lie. It's out of a lot of the gyms, I feel like the lighting here isn't too good. That's alright, you're in here for the actual gym part of it. And this gym does pretty well, just about every other aspect, to be honest, so I don't mind it. Not too much. me know what you guys are up to, you know? If you're just chilling, you're just vibing. Don't know, my music keeps cutting out a bit. You know, it's looking forward, you know, we're having a rest in the next couple of days. You know, going every day. Freaking takes a lot out. It would be nice to just chill for a bit. I'm just gonna reconnect my Apple and they keep cutting. It's really weird. What the hell is the camera doing here? So I can just reconnect my app. Not connecting, but disconnecting. Alright. Cool. I really miss going to the gym with friends, you know, like solo. It's cool. It builds up the discipline to do it by yourself. But you know, there's definitely the element of friends that it brings to the gym, you know? Alright. Grip, man. Keep losing grip on my left freaking left hand. Pretty annoying. We'll alternate this way for the next set, and we'll call it for the day. Okay. Completely empty gym. It's nighttime. Very nice chill vibes. And sometimes, you know, this type of day, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna listen to some sad music, you know, like really get the element, you know. I haven't done it in a long time, so you know. Let me try it. You know, I feel like sad music can be just as powerful as your loud and pretty beady music, you know? Deadlifting, stuff like that. Just gonna wait a little while. Guys, let me know what is your favorite exercise in the gym, or if you don't go to the gym. Give me a reason why. it's always the best thing to do, man. You know, it's a good life choice to make. You know, I feel like there's no negatives really to going to the gym. It's always you know, a good decision you have to make. You know, if you don't know what to do, you're a little bit lost. You don't know what to do. Maybe you're angry. Maybe you're sad. Maybe you're happy. You know, already. I feel like it will never feel like I've never walked into the gym, not wanting to be there and whatnot, and walked out sad. Like I've never regretted it. I've never gone into the gym thinking, shit man, I really don't want to be here, you know, and then left the gym, that same mindset being like, you know, I wish I didn't go. Like, I've never left the gym like that, you know, thinking I should have done that session. And I think that speaks a lot of volumes, you know. I think it's pretty hard to fuck up your day once you go to the gym. You know, you go to the gym, boom, you're productive, get the session in and whatnot. It's pretty hard to fuck up your day afterwards, you know. It's like you're put in a permanent happy mood for the rest of the day. Now, of course, there are things that can mess up your day, but I feel like it's harder to. It's a little more resistant with it. Calluses are coming on nicely. Not the new callus actually. Started getting pinky calluses, which is interesting. I've never had pinky calluses before. My left still is like slipping. It's like sweating or some shit. I have no clue. It's really weird for me because I don't have slippery, like slimy hands. You know, sometimes you shake those people's hands and it's like slimy. I'm not like that. You know, the brown genetics or something. I feel like, I don't know. My hands are normally pretty like fucking dry. They're not like slippery and slimy. You know, some people have hands like that. But I'm slipping. I don't know what's going on here. Grip is a little bit off, you know. This is terrible. Feels so good. Yeah. Sometimes you won't have as strong days, sometimes you won't have as good days. But it's about showing up that matters, you know. You're bound to have bad days, you know. What's the story if there's no bad days, you know? What's the point if there's no bad days, you know? You'll never be able to appreciate the good if there's never bad, you know? So I think that's what it's about, you know, appreciating the bad days, you know, taking the good, taking the bad, and eventually, you know, there's light at the end of the tunnel. It's never gonna stay ultimately always bad, you know, there will be good times eventually. The bad times may be long, but there may also be good seasons that are also long. You know, you just gotta tough it out, be consistent, work through it. Eventually, you'll be rewarded for that. Eventually those good times will come. Fuck, my wrist actually kind of hurts after that, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should have used wraps. Wrist wraps, I don't know what the hell. Wait, my wrist doesn't normally hurt. Interesting. But it's alright, it could be for a number of reasons. It could be over consistently. It could be a build up all of the exercise I've done over the last few days. We're starting to give out a little bit, you know. There's a rest day coming soon, you know, like another 2 days after this, but then we can rest, you know. When the work is done, then you can rest, you know. I really like this bicep being popping out now. It's actually really weird because I'm bulking, so I shouldn't actually be seeing more vascularity, but I am, which is really interesting. So I'm quite liking that going on. You can even feel it. This side, you can't see it. I think it's because the light is more so on this side. Yeah. Shoulders are looking pretty sick too, can't lie. Can't complain with that. Forearms are good. So, you know, I can't complain. Alright, so I haven't drank water in at least 20 minutes. I need to hydrate, man. Just gotta get some water. And we'll sort it. exciting upcoming events coming through? Anything exciting coming up? For me, I'd say probably just my driving coming up right 16th of February, but honestly, I do want to bring it closer. That would be pretty sick. Yeah, crazy. I do want to be home for 6 years so I can try and get the new Tesla. Try and bring my Tesla forward, that'd be awesome. Such chill time in the gym, you know. It's really nice, you know, it's not too hot and it's not too cold. In my hoodie it was starting to get a little sweaty, but it's not too hot, not too cold right now, so I'm quite liking it right now. It's pretty good. Pretty chill. Chest and shoulders, pretty good. I'm gonna push the 30s again, that'll be pretty nice for the chest press. It's always a pain to get the weights off the ball. And there's always a guy who seems to come in and he always just does legs. I haven't seen him recently being as consistent, maybe it's just a schedule. So stuff comes up, you know, so it doesn't matter if you miss a week of the gym, miss a couple of days here and there. But it's the thing that actually sort of poisons your mind and affects your mind in terms of going to the gym is it's being okay with missing that week, missing those few days, you know. It's fine for that to happen. If you start to build the mindset that it's okay, it's like, oh, fair enough, and I'll just skip, you know. That's the dangerous part, because that's what allows you to consistently, over and over, skip, and then you have problems. And everyone, I think, runs into it at some point. You know, there are points, but it's not like you're going to consistently, always, 100% of the time, be motivated to go to the gym all of the time, you know. So it will happen, you know, and it will be, you know, push your limits with it. And you have to endure it. You have to be consistent anyways, and carry on, keep going. You know, we all slip, we all fall. It's about how we get back up. That's what it's about here. It's not about it never happening. It's about how you react to it happening. I think that's the important part of it. And you know, I have fallen into it too. I've definitely been inconsistent at times for sure. You've got to pick yourself back up, and you've got to do it, you know. I need to get my shoes again. They're getting a little bit messed up. They're not bad. They're not muddy or anything. It's just, you know, they could be wider, could be nicer. Like always a nice moment in the gym journey is being able to tense your pecs. You know, like it's about that mind muscle connection. Sometimes it comes in different than others. You know, they might have a better mind muscle connection than you, but it doesn't mean that their pecs are more developed. It's just about that mind muscle connection. If you have it or not, or how developed it is, because it does come to a point where I couldn't do it. Now I can. Still, I can't do it as good as other people have. They have better mind muscle connection. connection, but you can actually do it, which is pretty nice. Kind of like the bicep and unlocking that one. There's little milestones in the gym. Like a good motivator in the gym is anime. You know, like some people might not agree, some people might. But I feel like it's actually really good because the things you learn in some of those, you know, very common animes, I'd say, you know, like the sort of top 3 things like that. There's still a lot of the similar values, like you know, never giving up, you know, pushing past your limits, and you know, trying no matter what. You know, I guess it's never giving up in that. You know. There's still these sort of things, you know, like no one can, you know, judge how far you're gonna get, you know, you'll be able to surpass, you know, then if you really put your mind to it, you know, being at a disadvantaged state and still surpassing those who are advantageous, you know, those sort of mentalities, I feel like that's what can really build you in the gym, you know. It's like, some people may be genetically gifted, you know, and so maybe to muscle genetics, maybe they build muscle faster, you know, everyone's different. But you'll surpass them if you work harder than them, and that's how it is. You're rewarded for what you put in, and I feel like a lot of these animes can teach you things like that, and mentalities to stay disciplined, to, you know, protect the people you love, all that sort of stuff. I feel like it really is like sending a nice, good message, you know. So I feel like it can be a really good thing in the gym. What might even get people into the gym, right? That sort of mentality you really get from anime and things like that. So I've only watched 2 of them, you know, like let's say the big 3s, you know, One Piece, Dragon Ball, and Naruto. And I've only watched 2. I've only watched Naruto and Dragon Ball. I watched a tiny bit of One Piece, but not too much. I do need to get into it, but it's like, you know, it's that thing where you're like, I'll get to it, but then you fucking never do. It's been a while, you know. But yeah, I watched Naruto and Dragon Ball, and you know, they do have their separate different lessons. But yeah, I started on Naruto, and Naruto I think probably always be my favorite anime. But yeah, I feel like there's different genre, you know, like Dragon Ball is a lot more focused on the fighting and that aspect of, you know, discipline and going at it and that sort of stuff. Naruto teaches you different lessons because it's more story based, about betrayal, about love, about protecting people you love. I mean, even Dragon Ball teaches some of that stuff as well, of course. But I think Naruto does a more in-depth message of those aspects, you know. But Dragon Ball's really like that, you know, focused on the fighting. Naruto's a bit more on the story and a bit with the fighting, you know. So I think they both got their little different genres and different strong points, and the other part. The other one, you know, might do a bit better in one aspect, and another might do better in another aspect. You know, I'm sure One Piece has its moments and different lessons as well. But obviously, I haven't watched it to know like what those are. I've only watched like 40 or something episodes. So yeah, I'm really procrastinating on unracking this bar right now, but I've got to do it, you know, get it done. Maybe I should use like the little tool they have for I thought I dropped my phone because I remember seeing my phone here at one point during the set. Oh shit, this might be the time then. Could like roll it out of the way. Alright. Go over to this side. No, actually, you know what? I'm gonna use some tech here. It's like, if you take off this side, actually no, I think I reversed fucking myself here. Actually, yeah, never mind. I think I screwed myself over actually. think I made it even harder to take on the other side. But if I did this the other way around, I feel like maybe it went well. Whoa! It's gonna fall over, man. I was about to topple over there. Oh no, not that way. Man, I take this shit off in the most weird way possible. Oh no, actually, shit. I did actually do it right. So basically, because the weight is down on that side, basically lifts this side so this can just slide off, you don't have to lift it. No one at the gym. All good. Now I'll have to lift it because it does that for one way. Cool. Now my tripod's on the way. Cool. There we go. Successfully unwrapped. There we go. Nice. Let me grab the lockers. The next one. Oof. Just listening to some piano music, it's very calming. Oh shit, that means I think we're one follower off of 100 followers now. So that'd be pretty nice to hit soon. I don't think we'll hit it this stream, but if we do, that'd be dope. Give me a sec, guys. Oh my god, stop turning. Okay. Thought I heard someone. Switches my music. I mean, I did store so much fat. Like I have, so I've been told I have good waist genetics, like pretty slim waist, but I store a bunch of my fat on the waist. So a little bit of a fucking bottleneck, but if I get it right, it can be really good. Honestly, I'm just sitting there, yeah, you know, I'm just vibing, I'm chilling, you know, it's like chill. The guy came in earlier today, props to him, he gave me a pretty interesting question I've never had before. Unfortunately, I just found out that my bus is in 45 minutes, so that means, you already know, I gotta be talking to you guys quite a while here. I'm just gonna go ahead and there we go. The mic should be reconnected. There we go, all good. Mic was just being a little bit funny there. Easy. So we are just chilling. Maybe we'll try some new machines, you know, since we're just gotta chill here for 45 minutes. Not really anything to do. We finished our, you know, workout, so I might just try some new machines or something like that. Let's go try it. We'll leave our stuff here, you know. I don't think anyone's gonna take it. We are alone in the gym right now. I wanted to try this diet machine because I don't think I've really had much practice trying any of that, and I don't know what the hell it actually works. Is it hips? Maybe. If you're a girl, let me know if it worked out hips or not, or is it something else? So I am gonna try and figure this out. Right, let's see. All right. Okay, so these twist around. That's interesting. Maybe you go like this. Okay. I feel like I'm doing the splits. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Yo. Okay. I am not very flexible, huh? I need to get more flexible, man. I can't even go past like this. This is my limit. What the fuck? Ugh. What the fuck is this? I'm just using my arms though. That's crazy. Let me lower the weight, because this is embarrassing. How low of a weight I'm actually doing it. That's kind of, holy crap. Wait, give me 1 second, guys. I need to get my phone for the chat if anyone says anything. Man, there really do be levels to this. Hold up. Let's try to figure this out here. So you can also go this way as well. So how does that one work? Oh, I'm guessing you go like this and you push outward. Okay, I'm a bit better at that one. But it's still like really uncomfortable because I'm like not flexible at all, it seems like. Crap. Oh my gosh. What the fuck is even being worked out right? I have no clue. Shit, I feel like here. Interesting. This really humbles you. What the hell? I'm like 18 kg. That is a rough one. Something hurts. Oh my god. That is crazy. Oh shit. Fuck. I can't even. I'll have to go like this. What the hell is being worked out? This feels so weird. Am I doing it right? Hey, you know, I'm getting the hang of it. I feel like, you know what? It's a good stretching exercise. If you do it on a low weight and stuff. Nice stretch, you know? What's my max? Let's see. It's gonna be embarrassing, isn't it? Let's try 32. Okay. We can actually do that. I didn't expect that. Let's try 45. This is actually a bit over halfway. That's embarrassing. Oof. Fuck, I thought that was someone there. Holy shit. Oh, damn. 45, hey man. This is over halfway, that's pretty cool. Can I do the 50? I don't think so. I think that was my max right there, if I'm honest. What are we looking at over here? Oh, that way. Alright, come on. 3, 2, 1. I did it. Shit. That's crazy work. Damn. I didn't expect to do that well. Can I hit 55? I don't think so. I actually, like, no way, right? There's no way, right? Oh, how am I doing this? It is a 1 rep max, but come on, like, surely 59. 59 gotta be my max, right? I feel like I'm taking a shit. Nah, I think I cheated. Oh, I'm probably gonna heart someone trying to do this crap. What the fuck am I doing? I'm just questioning my life choices. How did I get here? Like, what am I doing? Genuine, what am I doing? I'm sitting here on a machine and I look like I'm taking a shit. Like, what's going on? Oh shit, thanks for the bits, bro. Nice show chest. And my chest, I mean, I wasn't training chest today, but chest is going pretty good. Let me just bring it up. You can actually see. So this is the chest right now. Pretty good. I'm doing, I've finished my session. I'm just doing side quests right now. If I can do like a quick side chest, maybe I can see here. Nah, we're doing good, I've never used this machine before though. And yeah, I've never used this machine before. So I was just trying. Oh, okay, I feel like I actually hurt myself. I was just trying to see what the hell my max might be on the machine. Is it even capturing me at this point? That is crazy work. So I think my max here is 55. I tried the 59, but I feel like I cheated a little bit. All right, let's try the other way. So we'll go like this. This thing's move. We'll go over here. This is so sus. Did I hit 59 this way? Wait, there has to be like really in, right? No. I really have issues with this machine. It makes me look like I'm trying to shit when I'm trying to actually do it. All right. Okay, maybe not 59. Let's work our way up. Let's try 23. I don't know if you can see me or not. I really hope so. Like this, that'd be better maybe. All right, so let's try this out. 23, like surely, right? All right, cool. We got that. Easy dubs, easy dubs. 27. Let's see. Easy. I am so fucking like out of shape in terms of my flexibility. It's just mad. All right. It feels so, it's like just working out is such a weird thing. I have no idea. Maybe because I've never worked out, I'm gonna hurt so much tomorrow, aren't I? This is probably not a responsible decision when I have gym tomorrow as well. This feels so weird. Oh shit, I'm failing. I mean, I can do it. I don't know if the range of motion is that great though. But I'm gonna go on to where I actually can't move it. 41. Man, it's such a weird machine. It feels so weird. Like I'm working out some shit down here. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I'm working out my bones at this point. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna dip off this machine. This machine is a sus machine, I can't lie. Let's try something else. What do you recommend I try? How you doing, by the way, man? What, Bruno? How are you doing today, man? Okay. Should I try the Stairmaster? I've never tried the Stairmaster before. This is gonna be funny. Booty Maximus, let's go. I don't even know how to turn it on. So let's... Wow. Do you jump up here? I'm gonna probably kill myself, aren't I? Alright. I hope you can see me, but so I guess you can put the chat over here. Very cool. Boom. I don't know how to start. How the hell do I start it, bruh? Oh shit, click start, maybe. Oh shit, if I can't stop it, I'm gonna be fucked. Oh shit, my feet too big for this crap, what the hell's happening? Yo. I think I need to go slower. Dude, this thing's gonna fold in my ass. I feel like this can fold.